So hi there everyone. In this video we are going to see how to calculate descriptive statistics in Excel using the data analysis tool pack. Now data analysis tool pack is something that doesn't come with Excel automatically enabled. You need to go to the file menu and then you need to go to the options. You need to go to the add-ins options there, and then in the manage you should have enabled Excel add-ins in this option here, and you need to go to go. After going to go, you get add-ins window here, and you can then select the add-ins available with Microsoft Excel. Check all the 4 and then click OK. Now your data analysis tool pack will be enabled and it will be available in the data tab. You can see here that it is now this analyze pane is available in the data tab, and data analysis and solver are now enabled on your Excel sheet. So now we need to have some data, and accordingly with the help of the data we can now calculate the descriptive statistics of that particular data. So we need to get the data first. So I'll go to my desktop and get the famous diabetes data set that is used by everyone, and it is available online as well. So this is a comma separated value file, that is a CSV file, and it can be opened in Excel and in other programs as well. So to select the whole data, I'll just do the Control Shift 8 and then this will select the complete data for me that is there in this particular sheet. And now I'll do a right click and I will select copy. Then I'll go back to my descriptive statistics sheet and I'll right click here and paste the data here, and my data is now available in my descriptive statistics sheet. Now to do descriptive statistics on this particular data, I will simply go to my data tab and I will select data analysis in my analyze pane, and now in this analysis tools I will be selecting descriptive statistics and I will hit OK. Now it's asking for me an input range, and this is grouped by according to the columns. So basically my data is arranged in the form of columns, so that's why I need to select columns. If the data was arranged according to the rows, then I need to select this particular option here. So my data is grouped in the form of columns and I'll give it an input range. So I'll have the first cell here, I'll click on it, I'll do Control Shift 8, and this doesn't work in this particular case, so I'll do a right arrow and I'll do the down arrow. And then it basically selects the complete table there. So if I want to show it again, I'll do Control and up, and this basically goes to the first cell. And now how to select the complete table? Basically I'll hold Control and Shift, I'll do right arrow on my keyboard, and this goes to the rightmost part of my data, and to go to the bottommost part I'll be just holding Control and Shift and I will hit the down arrow. As soon as I hit the down arrow, this particular table will get selected. And now this was the first options, that is the input data that I need to give in this particular descriptive statistics calculation. So there are labels in my first row, that means I have headers. And what does headers mean here? That on my first row I had pregnancies and various cells are filled with text instead of the data, and those are the labels. Labels are those that are actually giving name to this data. Since we have the labels in the first row, we will be selecting this option, and I will be getting the descriptive statistics in a new worksheet, and that will come over here in a new worksheet. Then that will be, you can give it a name, and that name I can give it as descriptive stats, or you can even create a new workbook. So, and you can always you can give it in the output range, that is you can select this particular range here, and in that particular range it will give you the values of the descriptive statistics. Basically what we want to do is to calculate summary statistics, and I will check this option and then I will hit OK. And now it will create a new sheet for me since we had given a name. So this descriptive stats is now created. and it is a worksheet. And you can see here you have got more mean, standard deviation. So I will make it more clearer for you. Basically I select the data and I do a double click on the column separator between the columns, and now I'll zoom in a bit using holding control and using my mouse wheel there. So you can see for pregnancies it has calculated mean, standard error, median, mode, standard deviation, sample variance, and various other options that are shown here. So these are the statistics that are available with us as soon as we ran the descriptive statistics. And one simple analysis that we could do here, that the count that is shown here for the particular column, it is 768 for the pregnancies, 763 for glucose, and 733 for blood pressure. And when I move it ahead, you can see that the count is varying with the number of columns. So what count here specifies is how many observations are there in that particular column. And since count here means 541, that means I have some observations that are missing in my skin thickness label data. So that means that some observations are missing, and accordingly they have calculated the standard deviation and sample variance for this 541 data there. So I need to clean my data and then I need to proceed further, but this video won't be dealing with that. In this video we will only see the descriptive statistics calculation, and we achieved that. And that's it for the video. Please do like, share and subscribe.